Hey there, everyone. Day number 28, no alcohol. So, another victory, of course. Uh, Even though it was a victory last night, it's been feeling like a defeat. It's been a good day, but I've just still felt very down about last night. It's just kind of really beaten me up. So, um, no, I'm trying to get over it. I know that I didn't I didn't take a single drink or anything. But it just got really close, and so uh, I just still feel kind of defeated about it. But try not to get down. Just trying to keep moving forward, and I made it a good day, so it's good. Um, I I did have a topic I wanted to talk about. But I have just lots and lots to say about it, so I need to get it more organized. So I'm preparing that for tomorrow. So tonight, I just want to think I'm just going to go over some just reflections about things because I just need to remind myself of everything, and I just kind of wanted to think back through the journey so far because we're kind of closing in on the 30-day mark. So I'm excited about that, but I feel like I'm haunted by yesterday because it's so close to just really reminds me of Philip Seymour Hoffman. I brought him up as an example, of course, in my day 14 Inspirations to Avoid Number One video. And even last night, last night, I didn't even think of him. And uh, what I really need to do is I don't know if I got cocky or what happened, but it just crept up on me. And I need to stay prepared. I just lost my momentum somehow last night, and I need to keep that momentum going. I think I just got too comfortable with things. I mean, maybe that's not it. Maybe I'm probably I overthink things a lot. So, but I'm always just considering, options. Is that it? Was it this? So I don't know if I just got comfortable with things and just assumed I was safe. I kind of feel like that's likely what happened. I just got comfortable. Um, some things just didn't go well last night. I mean, the weekend was kind of tough with me being sick, and I missed a few things, and uh, it was just kind of a tough weekend. And then last night just kind of spun out of control, and I just wasn't prepared. And what I should have done is go through the videos. Just go to day one and just look, remind myself this is where I'll be tomorrow. If I drink right now, if ever I have a drink, this is where I'll be, on that video number one. And I guess that is what got me through last night. Because I was so close to getting it and just avoided. I was managed to avoid it for some and just basically stall long enough until I remembered. I kind of, I mean, I knew the whole time, but I didn't. I would say I knew, but didn't quite realize that if I drank just in a matter of truth, the next day would not be today would not be would not be day 28. It would be day one. I would be starting day one all over again, and I'd be saying in this video that it's day 28, and then the next day it'd be day 30, and it'd actually be day two. And so just that weight, I couldn't carry that. I mean, I just outsmarted myself really by setting up this whole plan. I mean, I knew it. I knew setting this up. I'm pretty sure I said this last night, but I knew setting up this plan would just trap me into this, and it worked. I outsmarted myself. Um, so it sucked, but I mean, I'm thankful that I was able to kind of plan this far ahead. It took a lot of failures to, initiate something like this, but I knew this would work when I started it. So that's why I did this. Anyway, so I just need to stay prepared. I gotta write down like a game plan and keep like a journal. I do have my notebook that I take a lot of notes for this in and try to plan out some scripts and whatnot. And I just need to keep better notes, better plan of, what happens if I have a, if I have a drink, if I have cravings or so on. I got so carried away in inspirations to avoid, and all, as addiction, a disease, and all this other good side information that I feel like I lost focus of myself, and like I was trying too hard. I overcomplicated it probably. I was trying to think of like too much creative content and all sorts of stuff, and I did check-ins, but I mean, I started off so strong with goals, and I did I kept up with the gym and my burpees and all sorts of exercises. Still do playing some push-ups too, but I haven't been pushing it as much and keeping track and trying to advance. I want to say keeping track, I mean, really, I want to record as much as I can do and just challenge myself. So I feel like I lost my momentum because I was overcomplicating things, and I should have just kept better track of myself and made some better defense plans. What happens if I have cravings? And I mean, I did have, the combat craving episodes where I went to the gym, and last night, I don't know, I couldn't go to the gym, but this is where I needed to prepare more. So this is what's good about this reflections episode. This totally unscripted, unplanned at all. I plan to talk about a different topic, but I'm pushing that for tomorrow. I'll have it better organized, and so this I just want to I tend to think aloud a lot, and I just kind of want to think through this and see kind of where this takes me and what I think about this, because anyway, I just remember somehow last night I was stalled enough to realize that when it would just be like video number one, and I just need to have a better cravings plan or a defense plan. And so plan number one should just be to review all my material, go through my videos and just remember, just see all my work. And I mean, it took me, I did eventually realize that I'd be, risking and kind of giving up all my life's work, so to say, my huge project that I'm making everything towards right now. So I'd be giving it all up, just for, some drinks, and I just couldn't have it. But just to better defend myself, I really need to. So it is a good thing going through this reflections, so I can establish a better combat cravings plan. And so I should touch on that too in future talk. But for now, tomorrow I'll work on a combat cravings plan, and not just like go to the gym, but write down like review material, review notes, do more planning. Go to the gym. I really should just go to the gym. But first thing, if I start getting cravings, I need to have a written down plan. I should have done that. I'll just do that in my journal, and I will add that in. I'll work on that tomorrow and let you know what I come up with. But a better written down defense plan will definitely make nights like last night an easier win. So, we can learn from the struggles. I can learn, I can adapt, one thing about me is I never give up and I never stop learning. So I always look for how I can make the best of every scenario. Even if I did good, just like this, last night was a victory. I didn't drink. successful night 27, but it still felt like a defeat for me because I see how much better I could do. And when I see so much time and effort of what I can be doing, I could be sleeping, I could be doing something, going to the gym, anything better than pacing back and forth with cravings in this sort of like panic state. I just want a better defense plan for that. That's exactly why I needed to reflect through this. So, bottom line, I think I just lost my momentum and overcomplicated things and kind of lost focus of myself and got carried away with a lot of extra stuff. I really wanted to touch on the TED Talks and all that addiction stuff, and it kind of took over this last week. And then with the migraine, I think it all just kind of added up to felt like I lost focus of myself. I know I said that a few times, and I'm sorry. I know I'm repeating myself here. This is all just unscripted, and I'm a little worn out right now. But I feel like I'm getting a lot out of this. So, anyone still listening at this point who could listen through all my rambling, have a written down game plan, because I have so many notes written down of future material, but I was so busy looking up to the sky, I kind of lost track of my footwork and tripped. And if I keep my eyes on the road, focus straight ahead, just like if you're driving, you don't look right down at the road, but you don't want to look too up. You gotta keep your eyes kind of centered, but just up. So you have full scope of everything, and I just lost scope, tripped and fell. So I'll get a good game plan written down and just report it back to you tomorrow. And I think that's just so important, is just preparation. And I did have some good preparation at the start and just got distracted. I'll get a better game plan written down, and I should try to keep adding to that, every few weeks or so, maybe probably sooner, but just update it is the point. Anyway, I think I've carried on for too long. I've got more to talk about tomorrow, so thanks so much for listening. Appreciate it. It's gotten me to successful day 28, and only 2 more days. Tomorrow's day 29, and then day 30. So I'll touch base with you tomorrow. Thanks again, and see you tomorrow. Bye.